Hello friends, welcome. My name is Modupe. Thank you for stopping by, and if you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos. I make videos on poultry farming, agriculture, lifestyle, so do well to please hit on the subscribe button so that you can join this family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by again. A returning viewer too, thank you for stopping by again. Today of course I am at the farm, but not inside the pen as usual. So and yeah, you see tons of feeds. Yes, tons of poultry feed. If you're a poultry farmer in Nigeria and you're seeing this video, please comment. Please, let's rub minds together. How are you coping? How are we coping with this weekly continuous increase in the price of poultry feed? Who is going to intervene for us? But anyways, that's not what this video is about. Let me not get distracted. Maybe this one is just another story. So today we're talking about money making business ideas in poultry. Money making business ideas in poultry, like ideas or businesses you can do that relates to the poultry industry. So if this is the kind of video or the kind of content you're interested in watching, please keep watching to the end. I'm sure you're going to gain one or two things. So let's get into this different business ideas you can do. At the end of the day, money is very important. It's very important, and anywhere in the world, anywhere you have, of course I am in Nigeria, but anywhere in the world that you have, the poultry industry is a very, very huge one. And there's so many things, so many businesses you can do within the poultry industry that you can own a farm, you can be a farmer and still do these other businesses, and you may not even be a farmer and do these businesses also. So the first thing would be that, number one is that you can own a poultry farm. And of course, a poultry farm, it can either be broiler farm, a layer farm, a turkey farm. You can own a poultry farm. That would be number one. That would be number one. And of course, it entails a whole lot of things to own a poultry farm. Get the land, get the space, build structures, labor, and all that. So number one money making business idea in the poultry industry is that you can own a poultry farm. So if you do not want to own a poultry farm, another thing you can do is that you can start, number two would be that start a hatchery business. So this means that of course you need a space, incubate the eggs, you get the eggs, you incubate them, and they become day old. After days of incubation, they become day old chicks. So you can sell them out to people, and you can either hatch broilers, layers. So that's number two. You can start a hatchery business. Number three is that you can start a brooding business. So you see, this is like it's continuous. So poultry business is actually very interesting. The poultry industry is very interesting rather, because you do not have to do everything. There is a great value chain that you can do so many things, and everybody makes money at the end of the day. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you can start a brooding business, and this of course for layers, you can say, oh, you're brooding for 12 weeks, 14 weeks, 16 weeks. Then for broilers, I know that some people brood for 4 weeks, because not everybody sell their broiler at 6 weeks. So some people breed broiler noilers to 4 weeks and sell out. So that's also another business. And okay, so we have mentioned three. The fourth one will be that you can produce feed. Yeah, you can be a feed producer. You probably have the knowledge about the formulations, so you can produce feed. Then also another business idea would be that you can sell feed. You can get a shop somewhere or close to a farm settlement and sell feed. In this case, you probably have to sell feed from different brands. You get a shop, you sell maybe about 4 or 5 different brands of feed. You understand? So you can produce feed. Yes, you can also sell poultry feed. That's another one. Yeah, another thing would be that you can be into poultry cage production. You get? So we have every farm that is starting, probably they're not into deep litter. It will mean that they would need poultry cages. So yeah, you can be into the business of making poultry cages. That's another one. See, there's so many businesses you can do. Yeah, another thing you can do also is that you can be an egg distributor. You just locate the farms, go to several farms and get eggs from them. You can even be such a major distributor that you're selling about 1,000 crates of egg every day. You're probably collecting 200 crates from this farm, 300 crates from this farm, and you're supplying. You're making your money from each crate of egg. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you're making some cool money in your purse every month. So just like egg distributor, you can also be a chicken distributor. You locate farms that want to sell, that are into production of meats. That's probably broilers. You buy from them at when they're selling off, maybe 6 weeks, maybe 12 weeks, maybe 10 weeks. You buy from them. You either buy them live and you go slaughter them and dress them, or you buy them dressed. You can sell to frozen food sellers, you can sell to restaurants, you can sell to hotels. So that's also another business idea. You can be a chicken distributor. You see? Then one very important aspect in poultry farming, just like any other business, is transportation. What transportation takes from us every month is not something small, because we have to transport our feed to the farm. We'll have to probably transport produce and everything. Then also for farmers, you have to transport your birds to your farm. So logistics is actually it's very, very important. So transportation is a big deal. You can have a bus, you can have a truck, and you start moving poultry items, feed, birds, and you make your money from it at the end of the day. So transportation is also another way you can make money in the poultry industry. Yeah, another way of making money is when you're into sales of medicine, medication, vaccine. You can have a shop. Of course, all this also deals with volume. If you notice that, in this particular area there are lots of farms there are probably about 20-25 farms there. Trust me, all these farms, every week or every month, they need one medication or the other, they need one vaccine or the other. So you can have a medication store, a veterinary store, a medication store close to this settlement, and sell medication, birds medication, sell vaccines too. So that's another way you can make money in the poultry value chain. See, there's money to make, plenty, many business ideas. Yeah, another idea would be that you can be into sale of poultry equipment. There's this transport crate that is used to move birds. I think that crate costs, I'll attach a picture of the crate. I think each of them costs maybe about 35,000 naira at the moment. If you have let's say 20 of them, you can start renting it out. People will come to rent it from you. You're renting it out for probably 700 naira every day. Someone might say, I want to get new birds. They come to take 20 from you. 20 times whatever amount you're renting it out daily, they take it to them, they use it for their birds transportation, they bring it back washed, and you get your money. I'm sure within a year, especially if you're in a poultry area, and people know that you can go to social person and get your crates, within a year you will make the money you used in purchasing those transport cages, and you'd also make so much profit. Yeah, that's another. Aside even the transport cages, you can also, poultry farm equipment is a whole lot. You can sell feeders, nipples, crates, yeah, so many stuff, so many poultry equipment. So that's also another business idea. Yeah, another business idea would be that you can also be involved in value added products. So you can do value added products would mean that poultry produce that have gone through processing. You can be into chicken sausages, you can be into grilled chicken, you can be into what else could be value added. Yeah, you can also do maybe scoring powder, whereby you use empty shells of eggs to do scoring powder. So there's so many things you can do in the poultry industry. You can, for the value added products, you just have to know your target audience. That would be number one. Know your target audience, do your research so well, and boom, you start making money, because you're buying from the source. You're probably buying from the farmer. You're buying this produce from the farmer, you're taking it to your end or to your own factory, and you're processing it, you're adding value to it, you're doing so many things, and people are buying the finished products from you. So that's another thing. Then yeah, I think I'll just probably want to end here. Another thing you can do in the poultry industry is that you can offer consultation. So every business, there will be people who have done it for so long, who are experts at it. See, sell your idea. Somebody is coming to say, oh, I want to start a poultry business, I want to set up a poultry farm. You can be a consultant and make money off it. You're there throughout the process of building the pen, setting it up. You're offering advices, you're offering your expertise. You know this thing, you've done it for so long, so why can't you make money off it? So yeah, that's also another thing, consulting. And yeah, so if you want to start a poultry farm, and that's just this, you can't just go somewhere and say, oh, you want to erect structure without having a consultant. Yeah, without having a consultant, you need someone who would hold your hands. You're starting the farm, even after the whole building and all that, you need someone who would hold your hands. How should you do it? What should you do? What should you not do? Yeah, so this is what consultancy entails. Yeah, so these are the various businesses that you can partake in the poultry industry. You can, of course, like I mentioned, the first one will be owning a poultry farm. So if you do not want to own a poultry farm, there's so many other things you can do in the poultry industry, and you can make very good money from it. At the end of the day, like I mentioned at first, money is very important. So I hope you've learned something in this video. You know that there's so many things you can do. You can see, yeah, there's so many things you can do to make money at the end of the day. So thank you for watching. And yeah, I've mentioned many things. Maybe I should do like a rundown. Businesses you can do in the poultry industry. You can own a poultry farm, you can own an archery. You can have a breeder farm and brood for people. You can just run through it. You can produce feed, you can sell feed, you can be involved in transportation, you can have a poultry equipment store, you can offer consultancy, you can do value, you can add value to the produce and sell. So many things. So yeah, my friend, why are you not making money from the poultry industry? So many things you can do to make money. Thank you for watching. So we'll see on another video. And yeah, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I think now is when you should do that. Please click on the subscribe button so that we can all, I'm sure you can all learn something together. I'm sure that I cannot mention everything. So if there's something I missed, a business idea in the poultry industry that I missed, please help us. Let's learn together. please write it in the comment section so somebody else might see it and they just might start a business from it.